And we should be live with the squeak of the microphone stand. Yep. Anyway, we are going to be facing off against the Visage today. We have two accents that we need to deal with. I guarantee you we're going to have to deal with both of them. But we're going to do the Visage today. We might go back and try the down path and the ice place afterwards, but I do want to make some actual progress in the story now that we've done pretty much every side boss I could think of, except for... which one did we skip? I think it was the guy down in the caves that dropped us all to one life, so we had to basically perfect parry everything. There are ways we could beat that, and I think going through here is going to give us the opportunity to do that because we can get double turns guaranteed, which is going to be broken as hell. I don't know how much that's going to cost. What is that one called? That is called Cheater. It's going to cost 40, which is kind of expensive, although I didn't actually go through between things and assign additional ones. Okay. I mean, I still have 9 on her to spend. What do we want to do? I don't know. I guess we could do augmented aim for more shot power in case we come across some flyers. And we'll do... first offensive? First offensive is kind of a trade-off thing. We're not hit... I mean, we're already hitting damage cap with a lot of stuff. So I don't really want to do that. Could do roulette. Because her skills are not hitting damage cap that often, and that would allow them to sometimes do that. Chance to deal either 50% or 200% of its damage. So yeah, it comes out as like 112 point some odd percent as its final one, if you're wondering. But yeah, his is going to be super... the cheater one is going to be super expensive, but it's going to be worth it. Is that 40 points for a double turn? That's more than doubling your damage. Because you're not only are you taking double turns, you're getting double AP. So we'll do a couple energizing starts on you. We'll do a first strike to get him in there first. So now we have 2 characters with first strike going first. And we're going to get... energizing parry. I think everybody has energizing parry, don't they? She doesn't, I don't think, actually. No, she does. And so do you. Yeah, energizing parry is just how we keep our AP up. As long as we're parrying, we're getting a lot of it. I'm going to go with energizing death. We'll go with an energizing jump, just because I would not be surprised if we have some more jump enemies in here. But for the most part, I think we're good on Lumina that we have. We're getting levels on the other one, so they're going to be able to unlock Lumina as well. I'm just not going to spend most of my points on them, because I don't think we're going to have another party split. But hopefully everyone is doing well today, and hopefully the audio is picking up properly. I forgot to reset OBS. Sometimes that can cause it to jank up.
Is the island singing?
This melody.
This is creeping me out.
I mean, it's a place filled with faces, so of course it's going to creep you out. Them some teeth. Okay. Oh, it's Expedition 69. Nice. Getting a cinematic, but it doesn't include the trader down there.
What's it doing?
It's not attacking.
Was that an invitation?
So it seems.
Feels like a trap.
I don't mind a straightforward path for once. Better than battling through a mountain of Nevrons.
No, Verso's right. Something feels off.
don't need those.
Well, if you're harmless, then these weapons will stay harmless too.
Touché. Well, Visage invites you to join him in his chamber at the end of this path. I assume that's why you're here.
Where do the other paths lead?
You're free to traverse them. Masks are not just to obscure, they may also illuminate. Look for the masks that you need.
Meaning?
The invitation stands.
Interesting.
Well, head straight to the Axon. Or take the other paths?
I mean, I wager we're going to have to kill him either way. I know a little bit about this boss. I also know there's something I don't know about this boss. I know that this boss uses multiple masks. I know that this boss uses those masks in battle. Every person that I have talked to who has faced this boss has killed the masks first. So, do I skip the side content down these paths, which is, I'm assuming where the masks are. I haven't seen this area. I just know of the mechanic. Do I go down these and face the mask, or do I choose to just go face him right away? I might go see what he is right away. And if we beat him, then come back? Oh, and we can fight the merchant here. Ooh, cool. And healing share. Receive 50% of all heals affecting other characters. That would actually be halfway decent with some of our setups. And we have Resplendence here that we can just buy. I need to buy the Colors of Lumina as well. We are going to be broke after this. I don't need either of those. We're good on them. I don't need another recoat. But I am going to fight the merchant real quick. Just get it out of the way. We were going to go with Mael this time instead. Mael's not high damage. I did change up her stats. She's got low agility, but she's got higher defense now. So you are going to go for... Let's go ahead and shoot you a couple times, see if we can get burn on you.
Ready to go.
Okay, so he's got burn. We cannot go straight into the stride. So I think we just... Yep.
That's better.
Okay, she's doing decent damage. Okay, let's go with a Mezzoforte.
Fire.
Oh no, 92 damage. Whatever will I do? Oh, darn.
Good.
Trade, and it's a Sedan, which is only a level 11 weapon. It's one we don't have yet, though. I do like having more weapon options because that means more elements. Sorry, cracking my neck there. Tremors came, changed the landscape. The humans were nowhere to be found. Hope we meet again. It's a tad lonely around here. Aw, you are very tall, my good sir. Yeah, that's the path of invitation. These are all the paths of, like, masks, I think. Even if we beat him, we're going down those paths to get loot. So, we will try him first. And yes, it saves after the fight anyway, so it's not a huge deal if we lose here. It's not like it's going to cut us off from the game entirely. Hello, Masky Man.
Masks feel ominous.
Do they really feel ominous? Oh, we've got the weird ghost guy. I would have traded my years for his. His life was cut short. He had so much more to do, to experience. This senseless war, why? To what end? Lives shattered for what? He was innocent. Innocent. It was the folly of his elders, but he paid for the price of our hubris. I would have traded my years for his. Who are you talking about? This place, this Axon, they are all part of his story. And has gone silent. We're getting little bits and pieces of the lore. And yes, I did just use a control that was for a different game. There's no loot on this path either, is another disturbing thing. Where are we supposed to go from? Here? Yeah, the masks are getting... They look tortured even. Oh, what was that?
Monoko, what does that mean? He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
Both of the above. Oh, now we got the laughing ones. Going through all the masks. And yeah, hi. That's not disturbing in the least. I mean, you know, giant masks floating up and laughing in your face. Okay, so we have a save here. That's fine. Go and rest. But yeah, attribute-wise, I have changed up Mael. She's now defense and luck. She's slower, but she's dangerous. Because that boosts her damage and her ability to survive. She is our tank. We do have an ability for her to soak damage for other people. I have a feeling this is going to be the fight. I've come here without touching any masks, so let's see what this does. It's something that no one I have talked to has done. Did you just disrespect his mask? Don't throw his mask around, my dude.
I think you pissed him off.
Well, yeah, you threw his mask off a cliff. That would piss me off, too. Spent long, torturous hours crafting that out of the souls of the damned. Okay, so we go first. Okay, so we can't actually target that. We have to target this. Okay, so we want to go into Swift Stride first.
Let's carve a path.
You start off with Assault 0.
Here we go. Ready to strike.
You go into another Assault 0.
Here we go. Ready to strike.
Oh, you have yet another one? Okay. And then you go in on, I want to say, it's either Lightning Dance or, not Lightning Dance. It is either Elemental Trick or Thunderfall. I think we go Thunderfall.
Lightning, strike!
And we immediately get him into stage 2. Okay. We didn't take any damage. Why are you guys all bloodied and panting? I think we're gonna regret not doing the masks first, oddly enough.
People want so badly to know what's behind the mask. Front, back, recto, verso. Great art is both window and mirror. Whether it's your mask or theirs.
Harmless, huh?
He's the real Axon.
Child, we all need masks, but how you use them.
Time for wave 2. Okay, so you, Assault Zero again. Verso plays immediately. We don't have enough for that. We don't even have enough for anything really good, so we go a marking shot.
Target marked.
You only have 2. So I think we go ahead and just punch you in the face. He is resistant to cold. So we go for... I think we go for Egide, or however it's pronounced, because we're not going to be able to kill him this turn. We don't have Sword Ballet or Fleuret Fury. So we'll go ahead and give everybody a defensive boost here. Calls the mass. Oh, God. So it's buffing him. I mean, okay. I missed that last one. You're not doing much damage, my good sir. Let us go for... I think we go Assault Zero again. Puts us at S tier. Oh, and we can only parry now. So eat some light, buddy. And we broke him. Oh, surrounded by a defensive aura when broken. For each blow dealt to an expeditioner, he gets a shield. I mean, that's not going to help you there, bud.
Lightning dance.
Immaculate. 30% of increased damage until the hit is received. So we just beat him. This is on normal difficulty, not easy.
No, wait.
We all need masks.
I love that. It just smacks him in the wooden pallet.
This mask can't hurt me. Because it is me.
You okay? What happened?
Axon down. Let's bring this to the curator.
We actually stand a chance.
That was Verso, wasn't it? Renoir.
That was Verso, wasn't it, Renoir? He's not actually Verso, is he? Is he? That line, I think, carries a lot more weight than I think it does.
You want me to give it to you?
Why?
That was... I saw...
What happened?
That was
I
Renoir.
saw it was... Renoir?
I used to see him in my nightmares too. He can be quite traumatizing.
How traumatizing is he? Well, let's turn on some music so we can enjoy the trauma with a nice ambiance. Let's go with Until Next Life. I don't think we've listened to that one.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
Yes, we want to spend time with Minoko.
Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yes, my hair is impeccable. No, we're going to go with... Yeah, we're going with that.
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Fine.
Fine.
Do we get haircuts from this?
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away. Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
Great. We're twins.
Bound by manly love of style. Okay. I mean, it's cool. I'm fine with it. If it actually unlocks the hairstyles, that'll be awesome. Aw, I don't think it did. As a tradition, they now spend too much time arguing over who looks better before heading back to the others. Oh, it did! It did! Yay. And do we actually... Yeah, we got the one from Minoko as well. Cool. I prefer this one, but I'm good with that.
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
Those
Oh, I don't have the ability to go deeper.
Maybe
Okay.
stop.
Sometimes
Okay.
That's sad. What about you?
You have nightmares too. About Renoir.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
Yes. We will spend time with Mael.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you, what kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere. and see some of the world before I go mashed.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out.
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
I think I need to turn up the voices after this.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall, when the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber. I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers. Every time I play, it feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Aw, they made a pinky swear. He starts practicing. Level 4 relationship though. Do we get a new thing? Oh, we got a new gradient as well. Okay, that is going to be Phoenix Flame. If that doesn't revive people, I'm going to be sad. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn up. I'm going to go back to sound settings. We're going to turn this back up to about 25. And turn that down to about 25. Turn that to about 35. That should make it easier to hear them.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
Not zero.
Oh, no more dialogue with
One
her.
down, one to go.
The next one will be harder.
Sure, I'll spend time with her. I want to get all the relationships up.
You're always so calm about everything.
Because there's achievements for getting up to 7 on each.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
Yes, that's true for me too, I think. But yeah, hey Valkyrie, how's it going? Screw the future. Yeah, the future one is awful. That's not the boss I was thinking of, but the boss in the main storyline of that is actually kind of a cool one. I think you might enjoy some of the side mechanics on it, but yes. When snake equals bad, 2 snakes equal bullshits. Bosses equal I hate this? Yes, I 100% concur. The future is one of the bosses that was a hard stop on that for me. The bosses on... But yeah, the bosses on that were a hard stop for me. Yeah, the duo is... I'm going to be trying the duo again, but after I beat Expedition 33. But that, and there's another boss that you haven't gotten to yet that was... I basically hit 2 hard walls, and I was like, screw it. I'm not doing this anymore.
I guess that's true for me too.
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Friends not... home? Actually, we're going to go with home on this. Friends not the word I'd choose is kind of tempting, though.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
Oh, and I killed the mask guy without killing his masks. Legit quit out there. They're just kept healing for multiple character turns worth of HP. Yup. There's another boss like that, too.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie, too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh, and here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dot.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
Not counting Minoko line,
So?
Jesus. Oh dang. Which one do we choose? It depends. Yeah, what do you even
need to ask?
The bond deepens. But yeah, I would recommend facing off against the next main story boss. Because if you enjoy kind of interesting design aspects, it's not really a challenging boss, it's more just a design thing that's kind of neat with it. I'm not going to spoil what it is, see if you notice it, but it's very subtle and cool. Oh, and we got another gradient unlocked, yay! But yeah, we just beat the left up to the player's imagination. Yep, that's Fade to Black. Fade to Black is one of the best rules whenever you're doing DMing as well. If I always have a rule in any game I DM. If you are if you don't want to do something, you can always fade to black. And that is it's basically the safe word for DMing. It's like, I am not comfortable enacting this, but I do actually want my character to do it, so we just fade to black. How's it going, Fuchsia? Hopefully you're doing well. Do I have anything I need to upgrade yet? I have a feeling This guy's so loud. I have a feeling I missed out on something by going without doing the masks. Definitely need to find something else to play as well, just in case, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to actually finish Malachi. That is... It's a cool game. There's things I really like about it, but the bosses, like you said, they're not designed well. Turn the music down a little bit. And we didn't find any more gestrels, so let's go ahead and leave camp. And I'm going to go back in to the Visage place so we can actually explore the other paths. Oh, we still need to check up on others. But yeah, after this, I'm probably going back to a few retro games for a little while. I want to actually cover the Shadow Hearts series.
Do you mind if I play here?
That's cool. And yes, I see him dancing, and I love that.
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night.
No one's concerned that he can summon a piano.
Okay. Ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Esky, you ready?
Subtle pause there was good. That is such an attention to detail in design. How he paused playing to look to the side. Summon piano above enemy. Yes, exactly. Oh, and we actually did get a record for that. Okay. So we could actually play that one in the background. But yeah, Shadow Hearts, and I will be emulating them. I have physical versions. I could do capture card, but I actually have my systems hooked up to a TV rather than to my computer. And my capture card only goes up to, I think it's 1080p 30, sadly. I need to get a 1440p 61 because I release these as videos at 1440p, but I stream at 720. Just so that it's easy enough for people to watch, but not a problem. Okay, and I don't actually know how many records we have. There's 33 in the game. So let's go ahead and write in Gustav's Apprentice Journal. And yes, I am doing those. Yeah, Shadow Hearts is high on my list. Legend of Dragoon is one I do want to cover as well. And going right after this, it might be really high on the list, but I think Shadow Hearts is going to be higher importance for me because I actually haven't beaten those. I have beaten Legend of Dragoon. Emulators, it depends which emulator you're using. For me, I don't notice a delay on them. If it is, it's only a frame or two at most. But yeah, for capture card stuff, I would need a pass-through card to actually do it. Or run a splitter, one or the other. I have a splitter for PS3 I could probably use for that, but because PS3 has that whole you can't capture off of me thing. I already did Kadelka, actually. That's one I played. I want to say it was... We did Diablo 2's mod, the reimagined, and then before that we did Kadelka. But yeah, I actually did Kadelka. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I'm working on the review for it. Haven't finished writing it, though. She writes about how fearsome and incredibly accents are bigger than mountains. He wasn't bigger than a mountain. She hopes Gustav's apprentices will read the journal someday. Aw. And I think that is everything. Defeat the other Axon on its island to forge a weapon able to pierce the monolith barrier. So we go to sleep. We're going back in there. Yeah, Kadelka is great. There's really in Kadelka, there was only one boss I absolutely hated. I think you might know which one I'm thinking about. It's hangs upside down and has a lot of eyes. That was the awful boss. But other than that, the game was great. It's like, I'm just going to randomly absorb your damage while I wiggle. No. And I don't want you in the lead. I always want either Mael, because I think she's the protagonist of this. She has felt like the protagonist from the pretty much onset of the expedition, even though we started with Gustav. And frankly, yeah, even though they keep trying to paint Verso as it, she is very quickly becoming very obviously the protagonist. Damage? What's that? Damage is what I have in my soul after playing this game and looking at the cinematics. Okay, so we actually have to do this. So I do wonder, we beat him with his masks intact. I wonder what's going to be down here. I just happen to know that a lot of people I knew did not fight him without destroying the masks first. So I kind of just wanted to try it, and we decimated him, by the way, because I am over-leveled as hell. Because I've done pretty much everything else you could do by now. Oh, wait. We have cinematic. Okay. The crap was that? It toggles the area when we do that. It's very loud, though. That is one thing I have been noticing in this, is that the audio levels...
destroyed.
Normally, I enjoy a little destruction, but this doesn't feel right.
It's rage.
Yeah, the audio levels in this, there's some things that are just completely off. It's very strange. We've run into the thing where a few enemy attacks are not affected by our audio settings. And as far as teams go, we're actually going to take Verso. No, actually, yeah, we'll take Verso out. Put Monoko in. I want to get these attacks. Watch the regular enemies be more dangerous than the boss. That'd be hilarious to me. Settings. Okay, so we have just 2 shield guys. That's not too bad. I don't think I have the shield break skill anymore. I think I took it off. Yeah, I did. Well, butt nuggets.
Good. Nice.
The sweet taste of battle.
Yeah, doing all the side stuff, I mean, makes us slightly broken, I think. Good lord. Yeah, I've done pretty much all the bosses you can reach right now. The only thing I haven't done is gone all the way into Frozen Heart, which we're gonna rest here. But yeah, I haven't gone all the way into the Frozen Heart section, which there is a boss at the bottom of that we weren't able to beat, and because he kept dropping us to 1 life with like 60 stacks of decay or whatever it's called. And then just the alternate path that I just didn't bother going down because I forgot.
I'm ready. Good. Good.
Oh no, 1 attack. Do we actually kill him in 1 round? Probably. We basically have our DPS and our tank in here, and we can swap out the third to whatever we want. So it makes life a little bit easier. Okay, do we have any others that we want to learn? She just learned Longer Powerful, so that's going to be on you. Oh, I forgot to equip his Pictos even. Okay, do we have any we want to learn? Immaculate, yes. And Healing Share, yes. We need to learn Warming Up. I keep forgetting to do all of them as I'm going. We're going to do Warming Up. Just learn them all. But yeah, this is on normal, not hard. I'm going to probably play New Game Plus on my own and go for hard mode on that just because. But for review purposes, I generally focus on normal, and I have to play it through as on normal, which some people might not like, but I think it gives the most fair indication of what's going on
Great.
in the game. There needs to be an achievement for knocking down all the books as well. Okay, so we need probably you. And yeah, they each have their own different songs as well, if you didn't know. And I don't know why Verso's is so loud while the rest of them are not. Well, actually, no, hers is pretty loud too. But yeah, you have a whole bunch of things. Oh, we've got... Why do we have lore in here? Did the other factions actually get in here?
Art can be a window, and art can be a mirror. And great art is both. Son, you'll never be a true artist if there's always a mask between you and the viewer, especially when the viewer is you.
That... We're definitely hinting at things in this. And I think they're broadcasting something that doesn't fit with either of my previous theories. My other theories that I was going with was this is either a dream or they're already dead. I think I'm getting more and more the vibe that we are... I mean, we're definitely not in the real world. That is a given. But I am getting much more of a vibe that... Actually, there is a floor up there that we can't get to. Oh, yeah, we can. It's just up here. But it's locked off. I'm getting much more of a vibe that this is kind of a middle ground between a dream and death, if that makes sense. And there's a lot of nods to painting and masks, so there's some psychological stuff going on here as well that's being hinted at. Precisely what I don't know. AI generation confirmed. Fun fact. if I have actually policies for how I cover AI stuff, which means I don't cover AI stuff if I can avoid it. This actually doesn't have any thankful hallucinations in it. But yeah, generative AI has ruined too many people's quality of life for me. But I won't go on that rant for me today. Oh, and we've got creepy doll guy. Nice. Oh, that he doesn't have. None of these have the symbol after him. I think we might have killed one of these before.
Nice. Good.
So you are going to go with a swift stride because you can.
That's better.
Only 2,000. Okay, so this one's actually tankier. That sucks for me.
Lightning, strike.
Okay, break their shields if at all possible. We have Jar Lambstorm, but I haven't actually changed his skills to be good for him, unfortunately. I'm going to do Jar Lambstorm, though, because that should kill them. I knew that sneeze was coming. Holy crap. Whew. Made my eyes go cross. Okay, so you just get to attack. I do find it sad they are resistant to light. Oh, we actually get to see their attacks. Okay, so it's a 3-sword attack. That's not too bad.
Chroma is flowing.
Thunderfall it is.
Well, that will help.
Ooh, double burn. Once applying a burn stack, apply a second one. That will work good for us because we are using burn on so many things that it's going to get a bit ridiculous. And I think the other path we didn't go was up this way. Because, yeah, that was the 2 shield guys there. Yeah, so far I'm really enjoying this. This is probably still my game of the year.
Finesse and grace.
If I had to take a stab and say which one is doing the best for me out of all the games I've played so far, which has been quite a few this year. Let's see. Can we actually find a weakness? Counter mode is interrupted.
Nice. Good.
Not that he's really had a chance to counter yet.
Nice.
Resistant and still got 9,500 damage. Jeez. Yeah, I think I am slightly overpowered. We're not even using any kind of like gimmicky setup. We are just strong. Ow, wow, wow. You don't say. So it's not that way. I think we are supposed to face off against a mask here. I'm just trying to figure out where. This might be it. Although the masks might be dead because we already killed him. Yep. I would not be surprised if this is an area where you'd actually fight a mask. So we might have just not gotten any of their drops. Which kind of sucks. I don't know if they have good drops or not. Feel free to spoil it if they do. I'll probably find out if we do a New Game Plus, but... Oh, there's more stuff down here. Okay, so maybe not. What the frick are you? Besides creepy. Don't crawl at me like that. What are you? That looks like a weak point right there. Shoot him in the nipple. And go for a swift strike. Okay, yeah, he should be pretty easy to take down. Thunderfall might even kill him, unless he absorbs it or something.
Lightning, strike!
Surprisingly, no. Do I have a break on you? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. No, it has high break damage. I don't have an actual break. So let's go for All Fury, I guess. Don't need a Contorso. But that did give us another one of the feet for him, so I will gladly take that. And what did we get from the blue? It should be another Pictos. No, it's a Resplendent Chroma. Okay. Hopefully we didn't cut ourselves out of getting Pictos by killing him before the masks. I'm always worried about like what order I should do stuff in because it's automatically going to occlude us from stuff. Just by the nature of we're fighting less guys or we're exploring less areas, all those things.
Nice. Nice.
Know your weak point is around there somewhere. There we go. As far as follow-ups, let's just Mezzo Forte, so we actually can do something that's multi-attack.
Let the ink flow.
Not quite enough. Are we going to get levels off of this? Probably not. If I had to take a wild guess, we might get like 1 or 2. But I will probably hit the level 66 achievement today. Okay, so we have item down there. We have, I think we already faced off against those guys. So you are done with yours. So let's go ahead and put more on there. Powered attack. Double burn. We got longer shell upgraded, by the way. At some point in there. I really don't... Oh, Shielding Death is the other one. Okay. So the only one after this that we need is Energizing Gradient. We need to learn Cheater on somebody else. So we're going to put it on her instead of Survivor. Cheater's probably the most important one for me. Simply because that's going to allow us... swap it. But that's going to allow us to get some pretty solid turns going. Because then we could theoretically set it up where we all go first with 6 attacks total. Which means that we're going to be able to decimate pretty much anything we want. Yeah, that's the flag. So we're not going to bother with them. We had a rope up over here, I think. There it is. Yeah, that's the only spot we haven't gone. But yeah, we'll explore each of the mask areas, see how it goes. I don't know how many masks there are. But I know there's at least 2 other paths besides that main one. I do wonder if it's going to reward us for going back to where we found the guy who summoned them. Oh, we had already done this one. Okay. And this is the one that drops down over there. I think we already cleared over here as well. So yeah, there's nowhere else that we have to go. We've already done everything we can think of in here. So yeah, we don't have the mask fight because we already killed it. That's unfortunate. I kind of would have liked to see what their attack patterns were. But I think that's where we fight them. Just double checking there's nothing in here that we missed. We had the door, then we had the group sitting over here. But did we have any connection points? RPG players, do not look up. I'm looking up. nothing. I do need to look up where all the doors are so I can actually unlock them all and make the manor complete. Because I have a feeling that manor is the same place we saw earlier with the burning. Fast travel to Plaza. Yeah, I do think we're going to probably steamroll through a lot of stuff. Because we're kind of, I wager we're kind of in the level zone of where we're supposed to be in New Game Plus even. Because we've done so much of the side stuff. Nothing down there. Except for a blurry texture. Oh, wow, that is trippy. Does it just automatically change on us? Because that is joy. Yeah, that's just... Oh, so it's as soon as you exit this hallway that it does the flip. That's cool. I have to give them design points on that. Okay, so that has changed the area. We look like we have grass stains, but... Yeah, it's one of those things. I have the audio set in-game rather than just on the streaming interface. So whenever games haven't done their audio levels properly, it really stands out. The Crows guy did the same thing. Oh, they're berserk. Cute.
That's better.
Okay, so you're burning so we can go into it.
From fire.
Let the ink flow.
And that costs 5, so we only get one of these off. Thunderfall is also a little bit loud. I think that's more because of my settings. I'm still going to use it because it's pretty much the best choice we have for that. And yes, I always check behind random rocks and waterfalls. Yeah, Group 69 is the one that made it here. We were wanting a skill on him. I think it was this. Yeah, because we want to see how that works out. 13 hits. If we can get those all hitting 999, we're going to decimate pretty much anything.
Jealous.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with love.
Oh. There's a choice of either get ambushed by this guy and have it interrupted or go like that.
On guard. That's better. Ready to go. That's better. Ready to go.
Lightning strike.
Let's try this again. Yeah, she has cheater equipped. So we learned that it costs 40 to equip, but it's gonna be worth it. Oh, that's not creepy as... That's a nope. Move, guys. It just doesn't care. Oh, man. That reminds me of... It's an indie game. It's an indie game where you're trying to escape a maze. I think it's... Escape the Darkness or something like that. I did a review of it. Well, not a review, a first impressions of it. Almost a decade ago. Still sits in my mind. Not a great game. It's okay. It's just another one of those little mazy escape games where you run into a lot of puzzles and die a lot. But... And you can't save it. It's randomized each time. But... It is Definitely that same vibe of eyeballs watching you everywhere. Except in that one, you can shoot the eyeballs and they die. Whether that's good or bad, no one knows. That looks like a different shield guy.
From fire.
Lightning strike!
I guarantee you there is going to be someone speedrunning this on, yeah, blindfolded.
69th Expedition. Fleur. Good thing Anthony upgraded all the climbing handholds. Not only are they much easier to install in the cliff faces, they're also a lot nicer to use. We're setting the last few handholds tomorrow. Then we can finally get out of these caverns and see the sun again. I can't wait to rejoin the mountaineering team. I still remember that first mountain we scaled. Watching the sun rise above the clouds was magical. But rappelling down as we set the handholds was pure exhilaration. I know some of the others chafe at being restricted to recon only. I get it's not very satisfying making maps and prepping trails while people are dying. But this prep work will pay off in the long run. It may not be glamorous, but truly essential work rarely is. Doesn't make it any less important. And as the Expedition 69 motto says, we are literally laying a trail for the ones who come after. Step by step, handhold by handhold, each expedition carries the next one forward.
It's another expedition note. Aw. I mean, they're in the rocks. Kind of the wrong way, but they're in the rocks. I think she was the last one to survive and just get gommaged. Oh, no, actually, no. They explained that whenever they die like this, they're not gommaged. They died to the enemies, the Nexons. Or whatever they're called. Oh, it's another mime! Hi. Why are you hiding behind the tree? So we gotta break you. Cool.
That's better.
This is probably still going to be a bit of a fight, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and do Elemental Trick first.
Elements converge. Let us stain them.
And then we do Elemental Genesis.
Yeah.
Violence.
And you don't have a break, but you know what? Galt Fury, we might actually kill it before breaking its wall. And yeah, Elemental Trick again should do it. We killed a mime without breaking its wall. And we got Baguette for him. Okay. For Verso. I'm terrible with names in English. I'm going to struggle even more with French names. Just putting that one out there.
An advantage.
And yes, we do actually still need more chroma. We haven't bought the level 21 weapon for Monoko. Part of me doesn't want to kill these guys because look at that. It's just over there having fun. It's just dancing. It is enjoying life.
Yeah.
That makes me feel cruel.
From fire.
Let us stain them. Lightning strike!
Exactly. I feel like a murderer. I feel like I'm the bad guy. We level up, jeez. I feel like I'm the bad guy. Just destroying these joyful creatures out in the wild. Like, I mean, the shield guys, sure, they look threatening. They don't look like they're particularly gentle, kind, or having a good time. But the dude's just dancing. Sure, they go berserk as we encounter them, but still.
Nice. That's better.
Oh, we still have one more we can do. Let's go you. Nothing. So Swift Stride, I think we have to focus in on you.
Fire.
Oh, Thunderfall's 5. No! I guess we're doing Elemental. Bullcrappery. Oh, we didn't get enough crits. I am working on getting my crit chance up, by the way, just because that's going to make us able to do Genesis. But I don't think we're necessarily going to need it. And this might be another Pictos. Yeah, it is. Confident Fighter, 30% damage increase, but can't be healed. I thought we already had that. Could have sworn we already had that. It's what, a level 13? No, I guess we didn't. Thought we had another skill like that. We might have another one where it's like Confident Parry or something that I'm mixing it up in my brain with. And there is the next mask, already dead, I think. Gonna hit a wall right about here? Yeah. So yeah, as soon... We can't actually fight them. So we did probably lose out on some XP and... Oh, the eye. We did probably lose out on XP and drops, if I had to take a wild guess. So fast travel... Plaza again. Let's see if there's... I think there's only going to be 3 masks, because that's what we saw in battle. If there's more, it means he rotates through them. Where did we go last time? I know we went there. That was Anger. I think this one was... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the one we just went into. Yeah, it is. It's going to do the little transition thing there. So the other one we have is on the left-hand side just after we come out of this. Double checking if there's little holes or anything. Not there. So we know we can go down that one and it's something new. That is up to the peak. And this was Anger. Yeah, because we had to go climbing down that. So yeah, there's only 3. I still find it mildly disappointing how easy the Axon was to defeat even at our level. You'd think they would have, with the damage cap, it would have still limited us from just decimating him, but no. This is sadness. You ready for another loud mask? Also still checking for items. Oh. Oh, no, it's one of you guys. I thought it was a new enemy. Hi, creepy crawly bastard. I see the eye in your chest. That's creepy. He's gonna dance around and make it really hard to hit it too, isn't he?
Good. That's better.
We need 5 on you. I don't think we can even see the eyeball with you.
Lightning strike!
Those guys I don't mind killing. They seem creepy and malevolent. Oh, and yeah, it's all the sadness masks. I have to say, even though they look like they are probably the same model or just slight alterations to the same model, they've done a good job integrating less textures into more creative designs than I've seen in a lot of other games recently. They just want to be your friend. They want a hug. Yeah, and first strike generally doesn't matter unless you get hit.
Witnessing the sorrow of others, I can't help but feel for them.
A noble but tremendously fatal impulse.
I think I already see the sad mask over there. The fact that this is moving up there is really disturbing. That could be a chromatic, but it's not. We'd be able to shoot if it was chromatic. And yes, I am taking each of the fights once, just because I think we've kind of determined that enemies have a fixed drop pool, like a fixed drop. So if we don't kill them, we won't get, say, weapons or Pictos that are a specific fight exclusive. Oh no, we can't get AP back. Whatever will we do? Besides, Swift Strike you.
From fire.
Lightning strike.
Exhausted doesn't matter if he's dead before he gets a turn. Yeah, we've been fighting things that have hundreds of thousands of XP. We killed all the hand guys.
An advantage.
We killed all, like, almost all the bosses. We are down to just a handful of things. And I see a purple shimmer over here. I'm going to grab it. Yes, I do know that these are all freaking gravestones. That is part of the sorrow. Oh, that one's not mouth open. That's a different face. Okay, we'll come back to those guys. Oh, and this is progress. You can tell by the... Oh, no, 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 no. This is a boss. Is this going to be a tough boss? We grab this first, so we get a save.
Oh, wow.
Glass cannon, deal 25% more damage, but take 25% more. I mean, Monoko? I guess we'll take powered attack. So where is that at? It's going to be down. There's glass cannon. Hi, guy. He's a handyman for sure. I recognize his base unit. It's one we saw on the battlefield as well. Okay, chromatic Ramasua. Probably butchering that pronunciation. Didn't get flame on him, but we're still going to do Swift Strike. Actually, no. We're going to do a guide. She is our tank. Her job is to protect us. Elemental trick it is.
Elements converge. Ha!
Only 2 elements on that one. That sucks. Let's try again. Okay, so that's not really a great opener, but we're going to go ahead and go Galt Fury. This guy might actually have a chance to attack.
Brace yourselves.
Ready to go.
Okay, didn't parry him very well, but... Oh, he gets double attacks too. Oh, but she didn't die, at least. Oh, yeah, she did. She died, but she still got 128 life. What?
I won't disappoint.
How did he die, but we... What? Okay, she died, but she still had life. I guess we got revenge. We got augmented counter 2 as well. Okay. So we could increase our counter damage up to 75% now, which is kind of brutal. I think we're going to put that on... No, you don't actually change yours because her Pictos are why she's so tanky. But look at that defense. Ooh, yes. I think we go for that instead of Energizing Gradient, probably. We're just trying to make sure we learn them all so we can assign them all later. Is the whole point of me swapping them out so much. And do we have any others we need to learn? I don't think so. I think we've gotten them all so far. Yeah, we've gotten them all. So that's another chromatic guy down. The fact that we were able to take down Sprong, I think, really helped us quite a bit. Because that means that we got so much XP early on that we're just able to kind of charge through stuff on normal. Oh, these guys again. Great. Oh, wonderful. They're flying, so they're going to be a pain in the ass. Okay, so he's burning.
Ready to go.
Oh, okay, so it's... I don't know what his weak point is. I want to say it is the head. But we're just not hitting it properly. Maybe it's like to the side of the head. Yeah, I think we might be hitting the hat, and that's why it's doing less damage on some of these.
Good.
This is gonna suck, because it's gonna hit the flying guy. Every single one of them. Yep, called it. I should have shot him first. Oh, we don't have shot. Oh, so he's basically immortal if we don't shoot him with you. So you get to go away, bud.
Careful, Mael.
Okay, so you can come out of there and do Galt Fury. I think that should kill him. It's definitely a tough battle if you don't have just crazy amounts of damage. Because what it would do is basically you wouldn't be able to kill the second one if you were just barely killing the first. You'd have to wait for exhaust to wear off. And yeah, there's the sad face. I am still curious as to why these guys don't attack us. They're definitely alive. They're definitely malevolent creatures. Even the enemies here are actually sad. That's a cool attention to detail. We noticed that the dancers in the happy place were dancing around, but here they are just anchored down. And they do have slightly different stats in each of these. In anger, they had more shields, for example. These guys only have the exhaust in this one.
Ready to go.
Okay, so you're burning. Let's go ahead and we will do a Swift Stride on you.
From fire.
A storm is coming.
I want to see the guy on the left's attack, see if he actually causes it himself as well.
Chroma is flowing.
Oh, and we can just get fire from... we'll just do Elemental Trick again.
Sweet taste of battle.
Okay, Jar Lampstorm, yes. And I missed them all! And yeah, there's like a 1 in god-awful never chance to hit those guys. So Elemental... Oh, no, we don't go Elemental Trick. We just shoot him in the face.
Your turn to shine.
Was not expecting her shot to be that high damage, though. Okay, anything over here? There's a path. That's what's over here.
Useful.
Okay, so we got that. Oh, more lore. Yeah, we got more stuff.
Expedition 39. Albert. Edith's not back. So until then, we stay on recon. All these masks are freaking me out. Fucking creepy. I swear I could hear one of them singing. The Nevrons around here behave so strangely. Almost like they don't really want to kill us. They still do, though. This place is making me crazy. Maybe if I wore one of these masks, they'd leave me alone.
That's not a good idea. No, 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 no. That is absolutely not a good idea. Do not wear strange masks. We learned that from a few games, actually. Baldur's Gate 3 does it. I'm pretty sure that Pillars of Eternity does it, too. And they don't even chase us. They're just depressed. Like, that one, I think, noticed us. It just kind of didn't do anything.
That's better.
Let us stain them.
Okay, elemental trick is going to go in on
Elements converge. A
you. Only got
storm is
one
coming.
crit out of that? Ugh. I do wish that perfects increased your chance of critting. So Jar Lambstorm is pretty much the only thing. Well, you could actually have shot him, I guess. It's not going to matter. Because all we have to do is kill him now, and he won't actually exhaust us until we do. And that's victory. No damage, just a status effect. And that should be... Ooh, we got an energy tint. That is getting more and more useful for me. For whenever I screw up the parries. That's the only thing it's really getting useful for. But when I screw up parries and have to do a lot of dodges and stuff. So the last place we want to check, we've already checked all the mask places. So now we just want to go to the peak and see if there's anything there. Because we've had that happen before. Whenever Gustav died. That we ended up in a situation where there were items that were past that point and it just didn't show them to us. But I don't think it's going to be true here. I'm just going to go find out. Yeah, this is still creepy as hell. A lot of philosophy going on in this game as well, I've noticed. There's some stuff if you've taken a philosophy course, you're gonna be like, yup, I recognize that. Okay, so that's everything we have here. So let's go ahead and go back to the actually, we'll upgrade our attributes first. I think we only got 1 level up and all that. Oh, we got 3, okay. 3 as in 3 characters leveled up, not 3 levels up in a row. No, we don't want defense on you. We want luck. She's almost max defense too, which means her crit rate is going to be the highest of the group, most likely, when we have her fully equipped with everything. While Luna, she could use the higher crit rate, but she's not doing too bad. Let's equip first before we head out there. So Cheater does not give us crit rate, but we've unlocked it now, so we don't have to worry about that. I need things that give crit percent, so Burn Affinity might be a good one for her to pick up and swap with him. She does apply burning. In Medias Res is crit. So everything she has is crit rate. So she has 78%. I think we'll be able to get her up to 80%, but we need the one that gives crit on burn enemies as well. So that might be one. Yeah, that's definitely going to be one of the ones we pick up over here. I think it's under offensive critical burn. 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. Yeah. So she already has that. So she can go up to 100% crit rate. As soon as we get burning on enemies, we just kind of churn into that. Because that puts her at what? Yeah, that puts her over 100%. We can't... I think we go with... Get rid of that. And we put... Where's Cheater at? I don't think she has enough for Cheater. Yeah, 40. Burning Shots we want. Burning Death we can get rid of. Charging Tint we can get rid of. We're currently at 19. Energizing Death might be worth getting rid of. Enfeebling Mark we can definitely get rid of on her. Marking Shots, powerful, yeah, both good. Healing Parry can go away. Healing Counter can go away. That does get us enough for Cheater. So I don't think there's anything else we really, really need on her. There's some nice things, like Breaking Shots will be nice. We have 3 left. What else costs 3 that's actually semi-useful? There's no point in leaving those points just sitting there. So Last Stand critical, maybe? Guarantee crit chance whenever she's the last one. I will eventually be putting Cheater on her as well. It's just a question of deciding where to get it at. Because she needs the Burning Shots. Burning Death isn't really useful on her. Charging Tint isn't there. Cleansing Tint isn't really there either right now. We're status effects suck, yes. But we need the parry AP as well. Fueling Break we can get away with not using for that. Mark we want, powerful we want. First Strike we definitely want on her. Puts us at 18. Healing Parry can go away. It's handy, but we get 10% at the beginning of turn anyway. Yeah, because we have recovery. We don't have Augmented Counter 2 unlocked, do we? Death Bomb, yes. Empowering Last Stand. Although Death Bomb we could knock off of her. And get rid of that exposing attack. We haven't really used it in a while to good effect. I guess Roulette, and then we go find a 1-pointer to unequip, which is probably going to be Solo Fighter. Even though she does end up in that situation a lot, double actions is going to be more useful. Okay, so we have Cheater on our main team. Defense and speed up? Yeah, that's just better. So now he is not tanky, but he's able to do a bit. He's not going to just immediately die to everything. That's our main team, so we're going to go ahead and swap Monaco off. Put you on. I do eventually need to put good stuff on Monaco, though. I don't think he's going to be in my final party. I think we've already found our final party with Verso, Luna, and Mael.
Swimsuit on.
Okay, so that is the other place we need to go. Oh god, why is it stuttering so hard? It's like loading all the textures of the world all at once. There we go. We'll let it sit for a minute. There you go. Good job. Nope. For some reason, it is having trouble today. Game, why are you being jank as hell today? Can we switch you to, like, borderless windowed, maybe? Maybe that'll help? Not really. I don't know why it's stuttering all of a sudden. And yeah, it is the game stuttering. That's not the stream. And yes, I am playing at 1440p because that's what my monitor's at. I don't have a 1080p monitor that isn't my tablet, and my tablet is absolutely awful whenever it comes to playing games on it. Because it doesn't have a mount. It's literally just...
The fastest swimmer.
loose nonsense. And see, it's not doing it here. It was only doing it on the water. Which is very strange. And there's a lot of these things up here that we can't get to without flying. We will eventually go to them. As soon as we get flying. The place I'm going right now is going to be the ice place. I want to go try the pain in the butt guy that drops us all to 1 life. And I want to try going down that alternate path before I forget, and then we'll go back to do the other Axon. I mean, we just beat an Axon in under an hour and went and did the side paths after beating the Axon. I think we'll be okay. Oh no, that's the carousel. We already did the carousel. I always think that's the portal for this place, but it's not. And yes, the guy at the end of this place gives you a portal straight back out. We already did him. The enemies here are still kind of tough, because we are using ice and fire for a lot of our attacks. But I think we'll be okay. We're going to be dodging most of them anyway. Although I think you are using darkness, aren't you? Cultum? Yeah, you're using darkness. My old friend. You're using ice and she's using ice as well. Do you have a fire alternative? I don't think so. Oh yeah, you do. You have the Stalem. It's not as good, but it will give us the ability to toggle them, I think. I think I prefer the Coldum though. Yeah, the only paths that we have that we need to go here. We need to grab this first. Fast travel. I want to say it was Iced Heart that we want to pop out of. We want to go this way. We've already beat all the enemies out here, except for Little Orb Boy. And I don't know if we actually can. We can try him real quick. Wrong way there, bud. Go that way. We're going to try you again. I doubt we're going to be able to beat him yet, because he is probably the hardest one of these guys that we have encountered. By like a decent margin. Oh, and he still goes first despite us having first strike? Well, that wasn't a good parry. Okay, it'll flee in 2 turns. Let us go. We need him on fire. There you go. Now we don't have enough to do the other ones, unfortunately, so it's just attack. So we're not going to be able to break him for 2 turns.
You're outmatched.
Let's go for a Assault 0.
Here we go. My turn.
And Assault 0 again.
Here we go. Ready to strike.
We'll go with a marking shot to follow that up.
Target marked.
Let's see if we can actually do this. It is burning, so I think we should have 100% crit rate.
Converge.
Then allows us to do the Elemental Genesis.
On me.
Get ready. Watch out.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it.
My turn.
We do not have gradients yet.
Here we go. Let's carve a path.
And he's gonna get another turn before he does get one, so I don't think we're gonna break it though.
Finesse and grace.
Floret Fury.
Finesse and precision.
Yeah, I don't think we are able to take out this tank fast enough. Which sucks, but I mean, it's fine. We'll come back to it later.
That's better.
This feels like something we need to be breaking the damage cap for, or there's a trick to cause... I might be parrying it.
Converge.
I know that there's a few that actually do that. Oh, we don't have enough for Elemental Genesis. No!
Let's carve a path. Here we go.
Radiant into Sabotage? And it's just gonna run away. Yeah, we got it about 1/3 of the way down. I think we need to... It's either parrying it, or we need to break damage cap to beat it. I do know that there are some that have special effects for parrying, countering, etc., etc. Etc., etc., etc. But it's not me. Okay, so the place we need to go... Oh, need to actually use that. Because it's going to be back this way. Oh, wait, we have not fought you. How do we get over there? Hold up. Yeah, that's a spot we haven't been to. I just didn't even notice before. They're already in ice mode. So maybe this other path is the way to them? Whenever you see a whole section you haven't explored, an area you thought you finished exploring, tells you missed some weird ladder somewhere. I'm just going to ignore the guy behind us. Oh, that's the one we probably should have gone to. Flag-wise. But the only other place it could be is here. Those guys are just guarding a purple thing. We do need to fight them because we actually haven't killed them before. They probably don't have anything for us, but... we'll find out. Okay, so double turns on everybody. Works out good for me. Assault 0. We're going to take these guys because they just destroy my ears. And see how little damage we do to them, though.
Here we go.
Nice.
Swift Stride. On you. You can get Virtuous Stance. That means you now have enough to do... We don't have enough for Lorette Fury, unfortunately. We could theoretically...
Ready to go. Nice.
Nope, we didn't get burn on him. Okay, so it is just another Swift Strike. But that means we come out of that stance, or... No, we'll go Mezzo Fuerte, so we actually get our AP ready for the next one. And you're on ice as well, so I think Elemental Trick is probably where we want to go. Oh yeah, you can't crit whenever they absorb it. Shit. Well, Elemental Trick again, then.
Elements converge. Careful, Verso.
Oh, I sucked at parrying that time.
Lune, watch out!
I hate the sound of that.
I'll do it.
Like nobody's business.
I'll manage.
It is awful. Okay, so skill-wise, do we have any fire damage? We do not.
Here we go. I'll manage.
We're just having to brute force these guys.
Marked.
Let's go for... I think Elemental Trick on that guy again.
Elements converge. Let us stain them.
And yes, I am trying to set it up for something very specific here. I'm going to blow up all 4 of their orbs
Lune, watch
whenever
out!
it comes to his next turn.
I'll manage.
Okie dokie. Oh, they're going to switch at the end of this turn. Damn it. And I have no way to push them forward. Let's go ahead and do a sabotage first. See if we can build up a little bit.
Your end is nigh.
And then we go for... We only have 3 shots, so I might as well take them. Because they're going to swap elements after this as well. I think this is his other orb. Oh! That ate up... that sucks. Okay, so you just need to die.
Get ready.
Oh, I didn't even... I dumbassed right there.
I'm ready.
Let's spill
I mean, that works too. I just wish those weren't so goddamn loud. I don't know how to make them not loud other than just making it so I can't hear the damn game. Okay, so we're gonna do... She's on ice right now, so Sword Ballet will probably kill whichever one we hit.
Ready to go.
Oh no, a clone. Whatever will I do?
Let's spill some ink.
We're gonna do Mezzo Fuerte.
Now was our chance.
And Thunderfall is the way to go here.
A storm is coming. Here.
Goodbye.
Here we go.
That did not
Let's
kill
call
her,
the boss.
sadly. Second round did. But yeah, these guys are worth a ton of XP, which makes things a little bit rougher. to keep our levels low, that is. It makes the game easier as a whole. It just makes it a little rougher to keep our levels in check. Because frankly, I am already over-leveled. And yes, you see me, that's fine. I'll go fight you guys off camera, probably. Oh, we've already been over here. How do... the bloody hell. How do we get down there, then? Does anybody know that path? It looks like we're supposed to come up over there. But there was nothing over here. It was just the little sword guy in a dead end. And yeah, we can kill the sword guys. I really don't like fighting them, though. There's nothing back there. Shoot. There isn't another path in here. There isn't one back there that I'm aware of, unless it's this way. Oh, damn it. There is. Okay. So this would have been a really easy one to get early on, too. And I have a feeling this is a chromatic down there. I'm going to have to swap my gear. Like, without a doubt, I'm going to have to swap my gear.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's 100% a chromatic. There's no enemies spawn with that many in a group. Okay, so... Luna, you're going to have to come off of that, sadly. We're going to put you on a... Scavrum, I guess? I'll go with a Scavrum. And you go with... If we just go non-elemental, we should be fine, but... Butt nuggets. We have a defense and luck scale. We have the defense and luck scaling one. It's kind of crap, but it's not even better than our other options. 702, 1068 there is probably our best non-elemental. Yeah. Okay, time to face these guys. Oh, no. This is not a chromatic. Oh, we're still going to kill it because we're going for genocide. I'm going to feel really bad about this. Would you care for a dance? Sure. Some of us don't want to care about battle. I do not care about the dance between life and death. It's thrilling, elegant, and the most intimate encounter you ever have. How is dancing during battle going to help us survive? You have much to learn. Allow me to demonstrate. Dance with me, parry the rhythm of my strikes. Then you might witness true bliss. Okay. This is a parry challenge. Might kill you while parrying. That's brutal. Kind of wish it wouldn't have thrown it onto her. Okay, so got to parry. I don't know how many we have to parry, but I'm going with you. Oh no, it forces it onto her. Shit. Okay, I'm ready, I guess. I kind of wish I could choose who I was putting in on this.
Ready to evade.
Too early. The sounds are different than whenever it's against the normal ones. You can stop attacking, dumbass. Thank you. But yeah, the sounds are slightly different from the normal one, and the angle of the visual is different as well, which makes it even harder. So I can't rely on visual, I have to rely on audio.
Ready to evade.
Damn it. Yeah, this is actually irritating me at the moment. Because I'm pressing it at the same time in the sound profile, and it's actually parrying at different times, which is very irritating. I will give it one more try, and then we're just going to skip it. I'm not going to care about it. Fuck you, game. Yeah, there is something off with the parry system on some of these fights, because I am hitting it at the exact same time. I think frame rate might actually be impacting it. I legitimately think frame rate might be impairing it. I still don't know why I can't just do it with whoever I want. Why does it have to be her? Because that makes absolutely zero fucking sense that it's actually Luna here. Other than the fact that she's not even the one who gets the outfit. It's CL that does. CL's the one who gets the outfit. The crap game. But no, I'm not going to really bother with them. We'll come back if I feel like messing with it. I don't know what they give us as a reward for that. But I am good enough at the parrying. I'm not great at it. That I know when it's supposed to block on most of these, and I know when I miss it. But on this one, it's one of those where I know I'm hitting at the same point in its attack, and it's not parrying it.
I'll do it.
Yeah. There is a delay as well whenever I'm doing the actions there. That's why I was dodging that time. Because I wanted to see if it was something... Because there was, on that last one especially, almost... I had my thumb off of it before the dodge started. Off of the button. So that is feeling very, very strange to me, and I don't think I can adapt to it shifting the window.
I'm ready.
Like one of those, that was me too early. That one was me too late.
Ready to evade.
So it is, I think, 12 attacks or something like that I have to parry in a row. I just want my other character so I actually have, a chance at it as well. Is that all you have? I mean, I've parried worse things than you, but it actually was in sync with, the sound effects and the parry windows.
I'll do it.
And it really helps whenever it doesn't even try to play the parry animation. That's absolute shit. I really wish I didn't have to go through the 95 miles of dialogue each time either.
Ready to evade.
Too early. Yeah, it's not even a skill issue at the moment. It is literally the windows are shifting, and I think I have it locked at 30 FPS, for those of you wondering. A lot of the tricks that people have been giving is to lock it at 60. But I can't do that at 1440p. It would help if you actually even tried to parry it when I press the button as well. That might be us being like a half a frame too late, but I doubt it. It's just not accepting the input or something. But also, the windows are shifting. Yeah, I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm just not going to do it on camera. I'll do it off camera if there's anything interesting from it. I'll give it a reward mention on the next one, but highly doubt it. Most of these have not had that many great rewards. Or do we just outright kill it? That might be a thing too.
I'm ready.
Yeah, the first two, the window is on the noise. As the combo continues, it drifts off of it by, I want to say, just a fraction of a second. By the time it gets to the last part of the combo, you're hearing the noise of the attack, and you have to be hitting just like almost a second into the shoo noise on it as well. Instead, there is a definite drift to it. Which is really beyond irritating. And adapting to it is a complete fucking nightmare. I'm not sure what's causing it. I keep saying it's the last try. I'm gonna just try it until I really feel completely pissed off by it. Yeah, that one's noise is out of sync from it. Oh, that's bullshit. That is just absolute fucking garbage. Yeah, whenever you try to get to the very precision points of this game, it is failing horribly. Unless you have an extremely top end. Yeah, that one is out of sync. As it drifts in, the sync of the actual attacks goes out as well. Which is very irritating. If you're gonna do an audio cue system, make sure the audio cue actually is the same for the attacks if they are using the same audio cue. Yes, I get that feints are a thing, but you're using an audio cue system. Don't. I'm just gonna let it happen. Now, I see why it's failing. There's just no way that I can actively compensate for it in a reasonable manner. It is fucking pissing me off.
I'm ready.
I'd have to do this for hours. Unless I just get lucky. Yeah, there are 3 different timings. The timings are drifting as well. And it resets the drift whenever she resets her attack, but it's drifting through the entire thing. Yep, there's definitely a drift to it. Those last ones, I was having to press it about, I want to say a quarter of a second later on the tempo. Oh, it was the outfit for her. Okay. Now we can kill you. These few follow me, but to little profit. Why do you say that? They hope to learn from me, but our kind have traveled as far as we can go. Whereas humans, Gestrels, you climb to the tallest mountains if you so wish. With enough effort, anyone can achieve the same. Everyone. I do not believe you. As you wish. Now let's see how they fare whenever we're actually being jerks. Such a weak attack. Dang it. Feels so weird not to have our really good stuff on. Okay, skills. Let's go with a Mezzo Fuerte, so she can actually do her stuff.
You're outmatched.
You are going in for assaults.
Here we go. You're outmatched.
And we will go for another one. We're trying to get these leveled up to where he's on S tier.
Here we go.
Which is kind of the ideal place. Performs a dance combo. That was too early. And the clones are actually really strong. That kind of sucks. Okay. So we were going to go for probably another Assault 0.
Here we go.
He has the revival skill. That's why he's at 1 life. It's not because he just happened to survive at 1 life or anything.
Here we go.
Careful, Verso.
There you go. And time for some elemental tricks. It's not going to really work out because she keeps toggling. We're going to get 3 from it, though. 3 charges.
Elements, converge!
Ugh, she is very tanky as well.
A storm is coming.
So maybe we should just keep our strong ones equipped so we do more damage?
Oh well.
What the fuck? I pressed that at the right time, but no.
Brace yourselves.
Did they change the timing that in a patch or something? Because that was the timing for the normal dancers.
This will hurt.
The elements dance. Overflowing with energy.
Intriguing. Okay. Time for a lightning dance. On. We're not going to bother with the clone.
My turn.
Let's try and get. Oh, we're phantom starring. Definitely.
Phantom stars.
Please survive.
Yeah, that's apparently too early, so I'm going to have to wait until later in it than before. Which is fine. It's not that big of a problem, but it is mildly irritating. Okay, skill-wise, we have Phantom Stars again, which we're going to use. Get up to S tier, which will make Phantom Stars cheaper. Oh, it didn't get us to S tier. That sucks. That one was my mistake. Okay, so it's later on in it than it used to be. That's fine.
Ready to strike.
And another Phantom Stars. That's all he's going to do. As soon as we can get a break, even better, but...
Brace yourselves.
I'm glad that hers is a single target, though. We've ran into a few of those where it's multi-target swaps on those, which is a nightmare. Okay, we're going to do Swift Stride into Florette Fury.
En garde.
Although, now that I'm thinking about it, we should have technically done Gradient into Florette Fury. Would have done more damage.
Now's our chance.
Lightning Dance, yes.
Let the ink flow.
Elemental Trick. Almost got rid of her clone. She's going to make another one as soon as she dies. That was too early on my part. That one was 100% me. Oh, there's her clone again. Hi, clone 2. Okay, skill-wise, you're just going Phantom Stars. We're going to actually probably have...
Phantom stars.
What's-her-face resurrect them. Mael do the resurrections.
Phantom stars.
Because Phantom Stars is just doing so much damage than her, so much more damage than her, that it's really not worth using up his turn for it.
Watch out, Mael.
I mean, she can just take it to the face. She is that durable, so it's fine. Oh, and it's him again. She's so damn slow. Okay, Phantom Stars it is. He might be resurrecting her because he's going to run out of skill points to use spells. Yeah, he only has 4, so let's go ahead and do a revive tint.
Sorry I failed.
There you go. Yeah, we've got her. We're going to break her on his turn. He uses so many attacks. Jeez. I am liking him now. Once he gets to this stage, there's just no stopping him. He gets to do that twice in a freaking row.
The dance begins.
And you're stanceless, so we're gonna do Virtuous Strike. This might actually just kill it.
Here you go.
It did not,
This will
surprisingly.
hurt.
Sword Ballet. Ooh, wee doggy. So Grandiose Catalyst and a recode off of that one.
was the most beautiful dance.
Neveron mindsets vary more than I expected.
Okay, that really wasn't worth it, but oh, no, never mind. Yes, it was. We got Augmented Counter 3. So we can make counters do 150% extra damage, which is bonkers. And that pushes her crit rate up to 86%. Augmented Counter 2 does what? 15%. That would be better than Burn Affinity. So 89% chance crit rate, even without them burning, does not seem like a bad idea. Because a lot of her things are reliant on that. He's probably the one we have the most flexible stuff on. He's on Cheater and Shielding Death. I think Shielding Death is probably the least important of them for him. So we are going to go with Burning Affinity, I think. Yeah. He's still going to be fast as hell, but he dies in one hit. It's fine. How we missed this spot, I do not know. I must have just been blind. And no, we don't have a quick way back that I'm aware of, because we can't just hop over the rails. The Honkai rails. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Bad joke. Yes, I hear you chasing me. Terminal? I think we might have gone to... Yeah, we went to the wrong one, but the exit is over here anyway. And I am going to switch them back to, you know, real weapons. And hope that we never have to actually worry about elemental affinities again. We will. I guarantee you we will. Without any doubts. Oh, it's you. Yeah, out-of-party characters do get levels up off of stuff, so. So, we've beaten another one of them. I don't know how many there are. But yeah, the only other thing for us to do is Axons. We have completely exhausted all the side content that I remember. That I have noticed, any of that stuff. If there's any that I missed, mention it in the comments if you're on YouTube watching this as an archive, or chime up in chat. Or message on the Discord. Discord's fine too. But I don't think I've missed that much, if anything. Of course, we also missed an entire path in here. And I think we now have enough to go grab Minoko's weapon. I think that means we'll have level 20 some odd weapons for everybody. Which is good. That means that we're going to be doing decent damage and we'll be able to figure out what stats we really should have been focusing into. Are we going to change what we're focusing in? No. We want that crit chance. Actually, I probably will. Whenever we get to the final act, switch it up to where we are really geared into our weapons. Just to make things easier. But I don't think we're going to need that much of a difficulty smoother. Because we're already over-leveled, and I have a feeling we're over-leveled for just normal game. I think we are at the level where we should be at for New Game Plus. Hey, give me your last weapon. There's Grandaro. Purchase pretty much everything else from you, bud. I should probably do this. and go just on an upgrading spree. As far as what I want, do I actually care about that being on him is another question. Minoko, I mean, it is more damage. I think the weapon that... Oh, wait, never mind. Start the battle with Heavy Mask. I think, honestly, out of all these, I'd rather have Nusato. That moves him around the wheel better. Not that we use him a lot or anything. It's just there. So last accent it is. Gonna flash the recording right there as well. Just because we've been going for 2 hours, we've done an accent, we've done an accent, a chromatic, we've done one of the, I can never remember what they're called, one of the white next Nevrons. There they go. We've done one of the Nevrons. We've polished off the rest of the Frozen Heart. There's absolutely nothing else we can do there. We've gotten all of our 21 weapons. We have not upgraded our weapons to max. I think max is probably, what, 30 or something like that? Or is it 34? I think it's the Resplendent. No, it's not the Resplendent. It is the Grandiose. 32. Wait a minute. Is max level on our weapons going to be 33 as well? Are we really doing that? We do not have a lot of those, do we? Got 31. I suppose we could upgrade a few of them. We'll do a camp before the next Nexon, just to see... I mean, Axon. Just to see if it has more camp stuff before then. I don't want to build up a huge backlog of it, or we're going to just be sitting here for 2 hours with dialogue. Which I don't mind for my personal consumption, but I wager that some people are going to be like, I want progress. I demand progress. Still, all these floating islands intrigue me. Now, this accent I have not had any spoiling on, just as a heads up. So, mechanics, I'm going completely blind on it, so I don't know if I'm going to be doing what everybody else has done. We'll find out. And as far as this map goes, there are 2 things here. And I didn't realize the mouse was over that. That's going to be fun. I won't be editing that. I'm curious how we get to that, because that seems like it's blocked in by rocks. I could be wrong. Could actually... This could count as a beach. It does. It does not. This does not count as a beach. So we cannot get up on there. So he can only get up on sandy beaches. Cute. Time for another camp, just in case. We're going to have an ad in about 1.5 minutes. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm gonna do a couple of these, and as the ad hits, I'm gonna get a
right about
quick
these
snack.
expeditioners.
They've grown on you.
Maybe.
They have.
You have nightmares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About?
The odds of killing.
Not 0.
One down.
The next one will.
Those mad.
What about them? Are you jealous?
I'm supposed to fly
Maybe.
sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have any more dialogue with him. That's unfortunate. Now for the loud guy. Because we did forget to do... Oh, we got a shape of it, not a... one of those. So, we could upgrade our gear. Which is not bad. it would actually give us quite a bit more damage output. That can go up to 32. I'm going to upgrade hers to make her just like a beast and a tank at the same time. Okay, so we need 5 to go to 32. And I actually know where to farm these as well, is the hilarious part. So if I wanted to farm them, I could take us up to 32 on it. He's on Cultum. We're going to just bring it up to the same as Corpso. I mean, the growth we have on it is B, unfortunately, but it's such a better one than the Corpesso. Unless we are going strictly burn, and I don't think we want to necessarily do that. So yeah, that's up to 23. So yeah, it's about... Oh, geez. That's still 800 damage difference. He does decent enough damage, though. As far as the rest of our stuff... I need to actually sit down and look through them and see if there's a low-level weapon that is more interesting, but right now, doesn't really seem like it. But we are in ad break right now, so I'm going to go ahead and put on some music. I'm going to go get a snack real quick. Probably should have waited to do my quick break until then, but that's for editing me to worry about. Let's go with Le Grand Café Lumière. Okay, we are back. I am going to turn the sound down. Probably can't hear me over it. Blech. Hey, Daladon, how's it going? We've killed our first Axon. We're going to go kill our second Axon. Axon Axoff. Soon weekend, yes. One more day until TGIF. Why does it always default to him in the lead? He's not even the protagonist. What was the gimmick? Masks. And we decimated him. It wasn't even like... I think we got hit by him once. In 2 phases. So... I think we might be a little over-leveled. Just by doing all the side stuff. We ended up over-leveled. Side stuff also including Frozen Heart, which I think is something we're supposed to beat after the Paintress. So, we have level 21 weapons. Like, we are kicking butt. She's got a level 31 weapon now, so I don't think this one's going to be much scarier.
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
Yeah, it is definitely very surreal. Yeah, grinding, definitely. I mean, I'm not even sure I'd consider what I did grinding. I killed a few things in places that I shouldn't have been. And all of a sudden, I'm overpowered. But pushing that kind of stuff, definitely... Oh, God, we're going to have a lot of wandering in here, aren't we? I guarantee you all that is traversable. I don't know this one's gimmick. I knew the other ones was masks, so... And I also knew that most people I know ended up... You can't even identify the architecture. Looks like something between... Oh, like Art Nouveau and Roman. To me. Like some kind of weird hybrid of that.
Is she the Axon?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
Putain.
The eye thing is creeping me out.
It's so...
Lune? What's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Think you're right, she is a siren.
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds.
Don't worry, I already lost mine. This game is just... it's stunning. It's not even just like graphically like, oh, yes, it's a pretty enough game. It's on medium settings. If I zoom in on stuff, I can find aesthetic things that are kind of weird. Like, well, that's actually not a good example of it. But in some of the areas, you can see the textures are lower res. This one, not so bad about it. There are visual things you can nitpick about. But it's just like the culmination of everything makes it an experience. Can you truly drive a Madman Matter? And yes, I know about these guys. That's about all I know about this place. Living platforms. Don't look at me like that, platform. It's not that deep. I assume she is... Can we actually walk off of this? No. Yeah, she's at the bottom. We're probably going to finish this accent today as well. Unless I get lost looking for stuff. Each area seems to take 2 to 3 hours. Depending on how tough the enemies are. And I will need to duck out just for a minute in about like half an hour. But I will be right back afterwards. It's going to take me 5 minutes. And why does it feel like we travel faster with her?
Great.
It's not you have lost, it's you got lost. Exactly. You got lost and died. How does this make you feel? Fine, because the music is beautiful.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is...
Was one of them you?
mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. Is this kind of dancing taught in Lumiere?
I don't think so. Never seen it.
Yeah, I'm sorry for being quiet. It's just like... your DM seems to have forgotten the 2024 push mechanics, so you played a whack-a-mole with his Yonti and Snake pit in the Schult last night. I don't know the 2024 push mechanics. I'm still doing 2012, I believe. In most of the games that I'm in. I should bother learning them, because I have a feeling the next D&D campaign I run will use it, but... we got ambushed. No! Because it went under their skirts.
Let's spill some ink.
Oh, they're all flying bastards. Well, they're not strong flying bastards, at least. Not strong enough for me. Okay, Verso, you're going to take a break while we get Monoko his stuff from here. Basically, you think it's the champion or just the fighter in general can swap any weapon mastery feature out with a guaranteed push, which pushes larger or smaller creatures 10 feet in a straight line. I did not know about that. Hello, floaties. That one's not going to give him one. Maybe he doesn't get anything from these? Yep, knocking them into a snake pit for 5d6 fall damage. That is cruel. That's 50 feet. Down, that is. Okay, so he's not getting anything from these guys. So we'll bring Verso back in. Unless you're learning something, you are not. And yes, we could go with, like, a solo character as well. Oh, look, now there's 3 of them. Oh no, whatever will we do? I think I might be overpowered. Of course, we've been killing things that are worth like 10 times this XP.
55th. I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting Pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that will work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Yeah, man, the stories we hear on this are so depressing. Can't reach them out there. Can I shoot them? Nope, those are not interactive. Yeah, after the second fall, he seemed to understand that going into the hallway where you could push them back into the pit was a mistake. Depending on how smart the enemy that I'm running is... Ooh, there's a pink lob. Yeah, depending on how smart the enemy I'm running is, I would debate whether they would actually figure that out or not. There are times where if I have an enemy that I am having them play against, my players play against, that is, as a DM, if it's a dumb enemy, I will have it keep trying to do the same dumb thing. Because that can actually feel semi-decent. If it's a smart enemy, it'll catch their pattern and be like,
Good stuff.
They are, because it is, you hate to say, 67 failed expeditions before that.
My turn.
Yep. And yes, we do have the cheater ability, I think, on everybody. And since we don't have damage rake, the massive amount of augmented counters we have is not going to help. Okay, so we have a cross there. This might be path forward, unfortunately, because I'm seeing a lot of light. Yeah, this is very likely path forward. What is the hazard on this? Looking for the third. Oh, we can shoot that thing? Didn't realize we could shoot the platform. Where's number 3? This is a paint cage. It has loot in it. I want loot. There she is. Yeah, do I bother taking that elevator? Shield affinity. 30% increased damage while having shields, but receiving any damage always removes all shields. I mean, Verso, you can learn it. It's only a level 13 one, but it's there. Wish there was a way to manually upgrade those as well, but I don't think there's gonna be. Okay, so that... Where do you go to? And does this actually come back if we touch it? She could nullify Pictos in her fight. That would destroy me. But yeah, that's theoretically a way. Yeah, this feels like progress. I'm not sure. Oh. What are you? You have a candle for a head. Great sword cultist. Whale.
That's better.
Let's do a strike.
Ready to go.
Into Flurry of Fury. That actually is. I would. Oh, now I'm thinking of what a TTRPG like this would be. I wonder how you would do the dodge mechanic, though. Because that is part of what makes this quite as engaging as it is.
Here we go. Here we go.
That's a boss. Well, that was a boss.
Good stuff.
That was a boss. And what else did we get? What was the blue thing we got? I'm gotta wait for it to pop up. Effective heal. Double all heals received. So I don't want to unequip it on anybody that we have. I guess I could take augmented counter off, but that reduces our crit rate a lot. Because effective heal is, yeah, just health and defense. It's fine. We'll put that back on later. I will forget before the boss, but do we really need counters? All we need is 3 fights, and we can swap it out, though. So if I remember for 3 fights, I'll be fine. I just need to remind myself after every damn fight. Yeah. We've fought things that give us 150 times, not 150, 15 times this amount of experience. 100, yeah. Because we fought things that give us 600,000. Yes, I saw that thing next to me. I will grab it. While. I could do that faster if I just did mouse. I just don't feel like leaning forward. Right now, I am chilling in my chair. Not leaned back, but sitting up straight. Yeah, it's 4 fights to get one of these done. Why does this one have different music? Yeah, we're getting the one-shot kills because we're hitting him in the head. Actually wondering if it is you being over-leveled or her manipulating them. I think it is us being over-leveled, but also, when I say over-leveled, there's 2 things that I'm leaning into on that. Yeah, she's still down there, so us going up is good. There's 2 things I'm leaning into on that. One, we are actually physically over-leveled. That means we have more stat points. That's not making the biggest difference. The main reason we're over-leveled is actually our gear. Oh, you could have floated through there.
Hmm.
'Cause And that's going to be a shortcut back down to this place we've already been, I'm wagering. Or not. Yeah, this is where we came into this place. So yeah, that's fine. You never trust games like this? Yeah, I have a feeling after we get through this area, we're going to have regrets. I have a feeling this game is not done screwing with our head and our emotions. And the reason I'm going luck even on characters that don't have luck scaling on their weapon is because I want that critical hit rate. Because almost every character has a critical hit skill. Reverse control puzzle platforming? Oh no. It's going to turn into the only up challenge. I still haven't completed those. I'm not going to complete those. Those can go rot in hell. Okay, so have we explored everything in here? I believe yes. We just jump down. Yes. Okay, so yeah, the way forward is outside. Because this way, I'm fairly certain, was just to that elevator. And he's come back down for us. How nice of him. So yeah, we've cleared out one side path. There's totally going to be something that I am gonna miss in this place, because my brain, for some reason, when it comes to like these multi-leveled ones, if it's more than 2 or 3 floors and it's got kind of obtuse connections, my brain cannot map it. My brain is good at mapping normal floor plans, you know, like houses and stuff, and warehouses and grocery stores and all that stuff. It cannot do multi-floors. I can only imagine a maze jumping puzzle.
Let's carve a path.
That would really kill me. Like, oh, you have to do the hard platforming on top of figuring out which way is the right way. That would be a nightmare.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so there's another platform there. Welcome to Shirogane Tower from Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I would probably look up a guide on that if it was mazy. We place platforms to mess with you. I mean, in the only up one on this one, they do have decoy platforms, but they're pretty obvious. Hello, living platform. The way they move is very unnerving. Because it's not rhythmic. It's almost like they are in pain and writhing rather than dancing. Well, at least we know that his things light up. Oh no, he does not look alive. It won't have been the first dead Gestrel we found, but he does not look alive. Oh no, he's alive. Whoever built this Coliseum sucks. Aw, poor guy. And it just saved. We've got 4 paths. Not even a requirement to do. It's just like what you loved about WildStar. Explorer gets XP for finding weird vistas. Yeah, I mean, I think he's saying it sucks because he's kind of gotten lost down here. He's a Gestrel. He just wants to fight everything. That is his goal in life. Oh, it's one of you. You are probably going to be an easy one compared to what we've seen, little bud. I know where you're supposed to go. We just saw it. Why you can't hop off the ledge, I don't know, but you're just being a little jerk. Get in. This hole was made for you. Get in it. Another one of the tank. Too early. I need to get the timing of that down so I can actually parry.
Good. Nice.
You need to be burning. There you go. Swift stride. Yep. Then we go into a Pierce. He gets 3 turns in a row. Actually, he might get 4. Now that I think about it. So we'll do Assault Zeros.
Here we go. Let's carve a path. Here we go. Let's carve a path.
Nope, only 3.
Target marked.
Skill, Elemental Trick.
Elements converge.
This is how we decimate things. Elemental Genesis. I got a turn. Not a lot of them. Okay, let's go check back up there now. Yeah, those are literally just Titanite beetles. Which I think is a cool mechanic. And they respawn if you don't kill them, but they don't respawn if you do kill them. Yeah, it's just there. I think this glowing is tied to the trigger of whether it does it, and that is unnerving as hell. That is, I think, supposed to be a ribbon, but it feels so voluminous. Get in the hole! Old Mission Impossible ripoff line. And yes, she's always going to look bloody because as soon as she gets into her first fight, she loses half of her life. Only reason I have that on her is for the defense buff. I don't have it on her for any other reason. Okay, so there's down to something. Yeah, that is definitely a something down there because there's an item and a glowy guy. There's up. We're going to go down first. We'll fight everything along the way. We've already fought all those before. But we'll fight all the enemies on the way back up. Because this guy looks more interesting. I think this is going to be a chromatic. Nope, we're just going straight into it. I tried getting him twice, I failed. Oh no, you're just a dude? Are you a dude or are you a chromatic?
Nice. That's better.
You might just be a dude. Yeah, grab that spear. See what it does for you. It's going to do nothing is what it's going to do. He only had 20,000 life.
Interesting.
So we have auto regen and powerful on shell. That makes Sayel far more interesting. Come in here to her skills. I think she actually has it unlocked. Yeah, all set. Oh, it already applies powerful. Never mind. Yeah, all set is crazy. We can actually set it up where we can have... And I just knocked my headphone volume rocker off the desk. But all set allows us to basically be completely buffed up fast and have 6 turns in a row, essentially, at the very beginning of a battle if we take first strike. First strike and cheater combo. Broken. But you are going to get, I think it was, what burning one do we have on you for crits? Actually, was it Greater Rush? She has Burning Death on her. Okay, so now she has 98% crit. I think we're getting up there. We might hit that 100% mark with the right setup. But he is the one that's probably going to be swapping these out so we can learn them. So we'll start with auto regen and burn affinity, I think, into that. Greater shell or powerful on shell? I think we go powerful on shell first. Keep cheater on him just because. And she does not swap off of anything. She is literally the tank. If anything goes like tits up, we need her to be strong, so we don't swap her off. She is our, in case of emergencies, yell at Mael. The only enemy that she's run into that... Actually, does this just go in there? Yeah, the only enemy that... Wait, we were just in here, weren't we? Yeah, I'm getting turned around. That she does not do particularly well against is the guy that drops us down to 1 life. That's her only weakness out of all of these. And yes, we do have a path up that way to those guys. We're going to clear out all the normal enemies. There's a spot down there I want to go to as well. Everything in here is flying, which kind of sucks for me because it means that we don't get to use any abilities. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not afraid of them. For obvious reasons.
Good.
And right there is why we kill the enemies. They have drops. I think that's going to be progress because we have the burning urns there. We have a spot there in the middle with an item on it. So have you gotten to try this yet, Daladon, or do you plan on trying this?
I'm ready.
I do think there's a lot of good things about this, even as someone who is bad at twitchy mechanics. This one,
Ready to go.
I mean, if you really just want to, you can play it on normal if you want to avoid that for the most part, but because that'll play it more like a normal RPG from what I've heard. It's going to be a fight.
Nice.
No, it's not. It's just a platform. But... And I'm really surprised these guys are not counted as things. But yeah, it's not as brutal as I was expecting it to be with the timings. Yeah, if you want to parry everything, you're going to die your first few times, but it's still like a ton of fun to just mess around in. Hi, guy. Not your kind of style of game. You're much better at Octopath-like games. I mean, on easy, you're not going to be having to do the parries and stuff as much. You can just dodge and be fine. But if you prefer Octopath, that's cool. I think this is, oddly enough, more forgiving than the second Octopath. As far as difficulty goes. And this does one thing exceptionally well. And it does one thing that I comment on way too much whenever it comes to JRPGs and just RPGs in general. And that is grinding is your difficulty slider in an RPG. You're just working through games slowly. I feel that. That's actually one reason why I started streaming more, is so that I could keep myself on task for beating games for reviews. Otherwise, I'd just be jumping through like 90 different games.
Good stuff.
Okay, can we? We can't go up there. I don't see any other vertical spots, so... Whoa! Falls from infinite heights. Who needs an elevator? I think that's everything in here. Yeah, the storytelling alone is great in this. It will gut punch you. And I'll be releasing it at 1440p on the channel as well. If you just wanted the story. You'll have to go through me swearing about a bunch of stuff. But that's fine.
What have we here?
Can we actually go down there? No, we can't. I was about to see if we could fall down there and I just go for the edge, not thinking, oh, how do I get back up? Hello. Well, that's not ominous. The just bright blue light on us. I think we're getting close to the boss, oddly enough.
Huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
Destroyed walls makes it feel like home. What? Oh, okay. They don't have eyes. I was a bit weary because I saw a bunch of those and I thought they were going to be the eye guys. Do you have another one of you? As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? Then again, how many truly know themselves? A lucky few, perhaps. Is it a blessing to understand your darkest nature, or a curse to which we turn a blind eye? We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we? About things we'd rather not admit or confront. About ourselves. About each other. Then there are things we genuinely do not see. Isn't that human nature? I wonder. I have nothing but time these days to wonder. What I missed that might have changed things. What is it I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see. Sounds like you have many regrets. When did she start pulling away? These are ghosts of something. And I think they are all ghosts of the same person. Except for maybe the shadow lady that refused to talk to anybody but Mayel. No, we can't go up that way. There's invisible walls. That is, I think that is pretty much the only thing I would say is like an actual shortcoming of this. Is that there are a lot of these spots where you just... It's like, oh, I should be able to platform up there, but I can't. It was spy fiction, get in the hole. Oh, about the get in the hole thing earlier, yeah. Oh, we found another manor hole. Back in the hole! Okay, this room does not have an interactable yet. It's just back into the main hall. Every room so far has had an interactable. This one does not. That is above the main room. So how many doors are we still missing? Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. So I think this side is done. We actually have the downstairs one. Yes. So that side is done. We're missing one. Two. Three. Four. We're missing 4 doors. Because that one's open. Yeah, we're missing 4 doors. 5 doors. This one this one doesn't have an interactive on it though. So that's one that we can't do anything with. We're missing 5 doors. Okay. Oh, what are we going to move on to next? Probably Vitality for her, if I had to guess. Because we're probably going to be using this weapon through the end of the game for her. Even though it's ice damage, I don't want to swap off of it. It's just, it's too handy for the way I've built her out. We can always respec, but we can't get back the stuff we used to upgrade things. Okay, so the way out, I think, is up there. And also, worth noting, while it's not as consistent as I would absolutely like in games like this, there's, like, exceptions where it's not there. This is actually good design. How the light points at that. It's not like white paint on a shelf, but this game was so camp. Afraid to ask. Wow, I am bad at aiming at these idiots. There we go. Yeah, that bathroom was interesting to me. Okay, skill-wise, let's go ahead and Le Planck. Le Planck.
That's better.
Mark you. Think we can get burn on him maybe? Nope. Swift strike it is.
Fire.
Oh no, it's got its spear. What is it gonna do?
I'm ready.
We haven't seen your attack pattern ever. I think I might need to come back and kill those guys with Furry, but the Gestrel. Monoko. Yeah, I am enthralled by this game. I really do. I am fairly certain I will go through and play it on New Game Plus on expert difficulty after this, which is not something I do very often. Okay, so this... You know what? Let's go ahead and swap him in to see if we actually can get those. I think we might have already fought one. I'm just going to make sure. But yeah, after this one, I am very much feeling the urge to play...
Ready
Can we get burn on you, please?
Good. Good.
There it is. Not enough to do that, but we can just go ahead and whack you.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the urge to play Shadow Hearts and stuff like that.
From fire.
Just because of the real-time aspect of this one. Oh, he's grabbing his spear. Your friend's down. What does that make you feel like? Besides the fact that I think we're just going to elemental trick
Elements converge.
We have a 2% chance not to get a crit. Which means that we immediately are able to do this combo unless somebody has an absorb. which is a grand total of what? Almost 80,000 damage, maybe 90,000.
Perfect.
And that will drop us down there. Taking Minoko back out, putting him back in. There's no music at the moment. Why has the music gone dead? I'll go ahead, you come in behind, back in the hole! Seriously, this was... Yeah, I might have to try that game. I don't think I've played Spy Fiction. You should post it in the Discord so I remember to try it. Because I am bad at forgetting stuff like that. There are so many games on my queue that it's like, okay. If it's not written down somewhere, I will forget it before I actually try. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi! Was not expecting mime in a hole. Old PS2 games? Old PS2 games are some of the best. There's a reason it is the most played one. Are we going to be able to one-turn a mime?
That's better.
We might.
From fire.
A storm is coming.
Okay, skills. Elemental trick first.
Element.
We have 123% chance of critting, so... Elemental Genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
Let's carve a path.
We're gonna be able to break his wall, I think, before... Okay, let's go for... We'll just charge up. Verso plays immediately. We'll charge up again. This will allow us to break him on his third turn in a row. Why he has 3 in a row is just because we are complete dicks. And it's hilarious.
Phantom stars.
And after this fight, I'm going to go grab a little bit of pizza. Because that's what the little dingle in the background was, I think.
A storm.
He'll come out of stun on his turn.
Let's spill some ink.
But unfortunately, he's not going to survive very long.
Ready to go.
Yeah, PS2 games are great. And if I don't have a copy of it, I do know someone I can borrow it from. Oh, that is creepy looking. I think that's our mid-boss, but I will be right back.